Can we start?
Yeah, we should be.
Is it ready?
Oh, I'm out of breath.
It's like when I was coming up that hill, dude. I was like, you are listening to
Always Somethin, the official unofficial podcast featuring Tommy Vegas, Matt Vara, and Jacob Stibbie.
Let's take him home, boys.
Hey, holy sardines, Batman. This is Always Something. We have made it, guys.
Yes.
You guys stoked?
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the debut podcast for the greatest podcast of all time. It's a bold statement.
Heck yeah,
It is a bold statement.
Dude, a quick
We'll get there.
backstory on us. Thomas and I are fraternal twin brothers. We have a rock band, Vengeance Strays. You should check us out.
Yeah.
And this is Matt.
I'm Matt.
Matt happens to be related to us. Thomas, you want to tell him how?
He's married to our cousin.
That's right. But also, Matt played drums for our 80s rock tribute band for 10 years. And,
Yes.
We've all known each other for a long time.
Man.
I'm gonna
Shared some laughs.
insert some pictures of us with you, and we were like 7. 'Cause we've
Yeah, you need to.
yeah, we've known you forever. That's
You've got a friend in.
the perks of you marrying our cousin.
Cousin. Married to a cousin.
But anyways, always something. What can you guys expect? This is a podcast that we've talked about doing for a while. We actually used to rehearse in here with the band, and we'd always say, we got to do a podcast. And anyway, we're going to be talking about all things professional wrestling because we have a collective love and passion for wrestling. We will also talk about music, rock and roll, and Tales from the Road. We've all done a lot of shows and have dealt with some interesting nights, and we just have some funny stories and anything else that makes the cut.
Nice.
yeah. Oh,
well
yeah.
said.
But this first episode, dude, Thomas, you want to tell them what we're going to be talking about,
What are we
kicking
talking
it off?
about?
It's the road to WrestleMania.
That's right.
So appropriate.
Yeah, it's April.
Very much so.
We're approaching WrestleMania, and it's one of my favorite times of the year, which is crazy.
You know
But-
what's crazy? This
What's
is going to be my first WrestleMania.
Dude, that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you guys.
Matt
Appreciate
is a
that.
noob to wrestling. Thomas and I have been trying to get him to watch some ECW VHS tapes for years, and he finally decided to put one in. And no, what
Good old
got you
VCR, man.
into wrestling? Honestly, like lately.
I think just seeing the passion that you guys had for it and the story that goes behind it. Obviously, we know wrestling's wrestling, but you know, I don't know, just like you fall in love with a character, like when you watch a TV show and you're rooting for that character, like Danhausen's on your shirt right there. I want to see the dude be successful,
Yeah.
right?
Heck
and
yeah.
So you kind of love that storyline, but honestly, the behind the scenes,
Yeah,
That's
you
what
said
I like the
you
most,
watched
too.
WWE Unreal on Netflix, and that kind of
Unreal
was a
makes
catalyst.
me enjoy wrestling more,
Hey, check this out.
which is kind of weird. Liquid Death.
We're not
Nice.
sponsored, but one day.
Oh,
Maybe.
we will be.
But yeah, watching the show, watching the behind the scenes, and then I personally like watching the botches and how they recover from that, because it's like it's happening in real life, you know, like it's
Yeah, it's not a movie. We're like
whatever's
in
going to
movies.
happen is going to happen. So you got to
Exactly.
like compensate for that. Oh, this wasn't part of the script. Okay.
Right.
How are we
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
adjust?
That's the one thing that I can't stand when people say the word fake, because like predetermined obviously is a better word, but those chair
Yeah.
shots aren't fake. The bumps
Oh,
aren't
dude.
fake.
The athleticism that is
It's
involved
not fake. Yeah.
is wild.
Those guys are just the most underrated athletes ever, in my opinion. So,
Well said, bro.
yeah.
Well said.
I'm hitting almost 40 years old, right? And I think about the things that these guys do, and some of these guys are older than I am, and I can't do a freaking flip to save my life, you know, and let alone be in the ring for an hour,
Dude,
huffing and puffing.
I know. No joke. We're 28, Thomas and
Yeah.
I, and I got out of bed too fast one time, and my
Yeah.
back was killing me. So.
Did I say 40? I meant I was 30.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good, dude. Secret safe with us. Well, hey,
It's all good.
the road to WrestleMania, guys. Let's talk the match card, and let's
Okay.
go through matches.
Who do we
Let's-
have?
Let's talk about, like who we think is going to take those W's and whatnot. So
All right.
Well, you want to start it off, Tommy?
Well, I
pick
know-
any match.
Okay,
Let's start with
well-
the big ones.
I know we got Roman versus Punk. Yeah, Roman Reigns versus CM
Roman
Punk
Reigns,
for the
First
world
of all-
title.
Who's winning that one?
Should we all
I-
answer on the count of 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Roman Reigns.
Wait, we all say Roman?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay, cool.
I personally want Punk to win, but I think Roman's going to take it.
Interesting.
100% agree.
Yeah.
I'm rooting
want for Punk.
I don't want Punk to take it.
How so? Why?
I think the guy has overstayed his welcome, and that's a very unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
As
Roman
champion.
hasn't though.
Well, I don't disagree with you there, but I just think I think Punk, from a promo standpoint, he peaked and now he's inconsistent, which is my unpopular opinion. I don't think Roman's necessarily better than him on the mic, but Roman has found his groove on the mic for the first time. If you compare it to the old promos that were terrible,
dude.
I think he's doing better on the mic now. I just think if you want to talk about believability, Roman makes sense as a champion.
Yeah.
That's why he has been. Now, I will say
Believability,
this. I don't think he should have the title for 1,000 days again.
Right.
I was going to say, do you think he's going to have the title for 1,000 days?
I hope not. I think he'll take it from Punk. I just think Punk has had it for a long time, and I mean, he's gotten to defend it and win, and that's great.
Yeah.
But I just don't think him beating Roman makes sense and him maintaining the title.
I'm rooting for Punk because I do like the guy. But look, I agree with you with he's had his peak already, and athleticism wise, I don't think he can hang as long as Roman can. And that's the reality of it.
But when he gets gassed, that's like that Rudy moment where the fans are dig deep, you know.
Right.
Right. And he's definitely the underdog in this match. Yeah, I definitely like Punk. It's not that I don't. I just think Roman's a better champ.
100%. I feel that.
But what I wish WWE would do, which this is another episode, I wish they would start creating new headlining talent, which we can get to another time, because that's a whole other topic.
That.
Yeah.
Just so it's not the same 5 people taking the title. I mean, so.
Okay, let's talk about probably the next best thing, right? Randy and Cody.
Yeah, Randy and Cody. All right, count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Randy. Yeah, God, we're so good at this, guys. All right, that's cool.
To me, I want Randy to win because Cody's already had his shine. He's been the champion, and then he got beat by Drew, and then he won it back.
That was cool.
But which is cool. But I think Randy, since with his like a little heel run, I think he's gonna take the title.
I like Randy Orton.
I like Randy Orton way better.
And then him as a heel, and I never got to experience him as a heel before, but like
heel Randy's
better, man.
That's Randy.
Great.
That's the Randy I remember.
I bought the RKO shirt, right? And then literally like the week after, they got the shirt with the blood stain on it. I'm like, oh man.
I know, that's funny.
So
Dude,
Randy, if you're listening, send me a shirt.
I'm sure he's playing this right now.
Yeah, the first episode, absolutely.
No, but heel Randy, what I think is so wild is, it's obviously a heel character, but he's not going to get heat. The crowd wants him to be heel Randy. And Cody's over too.
Yeah.
And I think Cody's great. He's obviously like that perfect babyface character.
Yeah.
But I think Randy's just got that vibe, dude, you know?
Well, when you were talking about the crowd, you can tell when during his promo on Friday, that crowd was going nuts for it.
Yeah.
Whether you liked him or hated him.
Yeah. No, I think
it was awesome.
I think Randy's going to get it. When Randy won Elimination Chamber, I thought, because it was initially Randy and Drew, I was thinking, this doesn't make any sense. Like, to me, I was like, this is just it's a night one, main event that's all right. Like, it'll be a good match. But the storyline element to me, because at the time he wasn't heel yet either, so I was like, this is just interesting. But then, obviously, everything they're doing now makes total sense. And I'm all for it.
So am I.
So do you guys think the main events in general are good, strong main events in comparison to what we've had?
I think what they're going to probably do, in my opinion, is they're going to put Punk and Roman night 1.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's what they are doing. No,
no,
it's swapped. Punk and Roman.
It's swapped?
Yeah, I think Punk and Roman are night 2.
Well, then I think
and Randy
my
and
feeling
Cody.
is for Punk and Roman after the match, I think The Rock might chill up.
Oh, interesting.
And face Roman for...
Face Roman?
Yeah, and face Roman for the title, maybe.
But that's only if they have like a Saudi Arabia show or something.
That's it. I don't know.
Whenever
They
Saudi Arabia happens,
yeah.
it'll be like Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. They always do those things.
Yeah, I know.
But sometimes you're spot on with your predictions, dude. You
never know, man.
sometimes I feel like you're writing the show because you
Yeah.
say it and it's good, and then it happens, right? I mean, you've been following wrestling a long time.
yeah.
Look,
I know.
have
I
no
think
say in-
but what I was gonna say is what's kind of, I don't know, not sad or not in a negative way, but what
No.
bothers me is Thomas can call it every week. We'll watch SmackDown for the viewers at home. We'll watch SmackDown or Raw together. And Thomas just nails what's going to happen every time. He'll just call it out. But I'm sure there's fans around the world that are able to do the same. Does that mean everything's too predictable, or the pattern that WWE has? Do they need to break it up and try new things? I mean, that's something to think about too.
That is
But
true.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, and comment what you think is going to happen too. If you're listening to this or whatever, send us your comments. We'd like to
Yeah.
hear about it.
Please.
Yeah, totally. But
What
yeah,
about-
dude, so those are the two
Those are the two main matches.
title, main events. I think they're both great.
100%.
I'm stoked on them. I think both matches. It'll be interesting to see how they unfold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think they have some interesting twists up their sleeve.
Now,
So-
can you make Jericho happen? Can you predict
Dude.
that and then make that come true? Because when's he coming back?
I don't know. I really want him to come back, though. I thought he was coming back for Elimination Chamber, but it was Danhausen,
Stan has 'em.
which I was fine with it.
Yeah.
I was cool with it. But,
Better be.
man,
You got the shirt.
Dude, the way your shirt's like crinkled right now, it's funny. His face was all
I know.
funky looking. No, I know everybody.
Man.
I think there's been a lot of Jericho talk with Royal Rumble. They thought,
Yeah.
and Elimination Chamber.
I think he might show up the night after WrestleMania.
Who, Jericho?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna go back to WWE, dude. I don't know.
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, unpopular opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it'd be awesome to
obviously,
see it.
I think when he decides
Yeah.
to hang it up and he's gonna do one final run,
It'll probably
it'll be with
WWE.
WWE.
But right now,
But I don't know if he necessarily is going to do that now. So I don't know.
no.
Mm.
If he did, I'd be stoked.
100%.
I think Jericho is the so.
Well, then I'll get to see him probably for the first time for me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I've seen clips of him and all that.
You just seen him in
Fozzy.
Terrifier.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, true.
Terrifier. And then he died, man. I was
I
like,
know.
what? Oh,
Yeah. So
sorry,
another
spoiler.
thing that we'll talk about on this show too, horror movies. We
Yep.
we like them. If you could see in the room if you're watching, Matt has a cool
There's
collection.
quite the horror collection in here.
He's very inspired by death.
Yes.
It's great.
In a good way. In a good way. But yeah, I mean, getting back to WrestleMania, the fight card is pretty heavy. I mean, we got Jade, Rhea,
Yeah. Let's talk
I mean,
about the
there's-
women match.
Okay.
the women match.
Yeah, we got Jade and Rhea.
Okay.
Liv and
Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah. All right. So let's do Jade and Rhea on the count of 3. Who do we think's gonna win? 1, 2, 3.
Rhea.
Yeah. It's too obvious.
Are we 3 for 3?
We
I
are
think
3 for
Yeah,
3.
we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'll say this. That one to me is a weird one. I
Mhm.
think Rhea. They just keep. She's like Roman. They're just gonna keep using her.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep getting the title, losing it, coming back for it. It'll be a back and forth thing.
Yeah.
Obviously Jade, I think she's had 1 or 2 title matches since she's had the title, right?
She has.
Or has she even had any?
No, she's had, I think, no. Wait.
She's had the title for a while.
I'm trying to think. Because she beat Tiffany.
Yeah.
And then she fought Jordan Grace.
Okay.
But did she have another one?
I don't know.
I think she has only had one.
Yeah. I don't think it makes sense for Jade to beat Rhea.
No.
It just doesn't. So, I mean, believability. It's like,
Maybe.
yeah, I think Jade could, but I don't think from a, I don't know, marketing, like storytelling thing, like for the crowd too. I think if Rhea doesn't get that title,
Yeah.
people will be pretty frustrated.
How long has she been in WWE?
She's been in
Jade.
there.
Jade?
Jade.
Oh, it's been, I don't even know if it's
Like
been
2
2
years.
years. Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, okay.
almost 2 years. Because
Yeah.
she came to
Wow.
the,
From AEW.
yeah, she debuted in the Royal Rumble
Yeah.
in like 2023. No, 25.
Yeah. I think she's
Okay.
solid.
I
She
think.
gets, I know a lot of fans, it's very mixed about her. Her in-ring ability, it's a little stiff and more Goldberg-esque. I mean, she
Yeah.
does, it does seem like people get injured when not a ton of injuries, but like
I mean, she is a beast too.
yeah, she's but I think her like aesthetics, dude, like her body's nuts. Yeah. And I actually like her promo work too. I don't think she's bad at all.
No.
I'd rather listen to her on the mic than a lot of other women, to be honest.
Dude, you are spot
I'd rather
on.
listen to her than Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Liv and Stephanie.
All right, who's winning that, boys?
1, 2, 3.
Liv.
Stephanie.
Oh, the first disagree.
Sorry.
Yep.
Had to do it.
Liv's getting it. But here's my thing, though. That means every match we're predicting has been a title change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means we're wrong. They can't do that.
Well, I feel like Liv is going to get the title, but I really want Stephanie to just keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a match for me that, like, I don't know. It sounds terrible. Either way, I'm not, like emotionally
whatever.
invested into the story of it. It's just
I'm
like,
really,
I actually really wanted Raquel to win and Liv and
Dude,
Raquel
that
to
would have
be
been
tight.
so cool.
So that's what I wanted. I wanted Raquel
for
and
the
Liv.
story, yeah. I'm just not a Raquel fan.
Right.
But for the story, yeah, that would make sense because
Right.
they're on the same team.
Yeah,
and
it
they
just
got
would
a
be
fight,
cool.
Right?
So
But yeah, Stephanie, how do you say her last name? Vaquer?
Vaquer. Yeah.
I don't know. I just like to see her win it.
Yeah.
Dude, she's
personally.
not.
Mainly
she's a
because
great
Liv
wrestler.
kind of drives me nuts. But
So
She's like the
then,
annoying little sister that nobody ever wants.
well, circling back, now that we've on all those titles, we predicted a change on every one of them. There's no way they're all going to change. That'd be pretty wild. But I don't know. You never know.
Right.
Usually, I don't think they do that. I don't know.
Usually it's like one or
Yeah.
two people win the title and everybody else
But
keeps it.
I don't know. They might go crazy this year and try that. So, but at least we're just sharing who we would like to win. Like,
Yeah.
As
yeah.
marks.
Exactly.
What's the next one?
The other one is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Yeah, see, that's another title one, and it does not make sense. Okay, let's go. 1, 2,
Oh, gosh.
3.
Becky.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense for AJ to win that.
I had to say it.
Did you say AJ?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What the heck's wrong with you, dude?
Because
All
we'll
right.
see.
Oh yeah, we
Well
will
said.
see.
We'll see.
I just think like it doesn't make sense for her to keep it.
It really doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but I can't go for Becky.
Okay, there
Sorry.
you go.
She's not as bad as Liv Morgan though.
That's true.
She's not.
That's true.
I'd rather live.
Honestly, on a
I can
personal
deal
level,
with Becky.
I could deal with her.
I can deal with Becky. Cannot deal with Liv to save
Right.
my life.
Yeah,
Seeing her on Unreal, I'm like, okay, I'm actually more of
Yeah.
a fan.
yeah. Unreal's cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's
well,
Unreal.
and then I think we're missing a couple matches here.
It's now I don't know if this is for sure, but we got Logan Paul and Seth Rollins, but I don't know if that's going to be a match or
Well.
if they're just going to have a fight.
But we don't know if it's for sure yet, so we
Yeah, I
can't
know.
put that on.
Yeah,
there.
we
Oh.
don't know.
There is one: Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, that'll
That's
be a cool
happening.
match.
And everybody has been saying that. So Jacob Fatu has a shirt that says FA. What is it? It said
TU?
FA something. It's like around and whatever. But it's supposed to be
Oh.
like a new
FAFO?
team. No, it's supposed to be like a new team. So I think people are saying that Zilla Fatu
Uh-huh.
is supposed to make his debut and
Oh,
team
sure.
with Jacob.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you guys do not know who Zilla Fatu is, he's an indie wrestler. He's the son of Umaga,
Yeah.
and he's been killing it in the indies.
Yeah, he's got a good social presence too.
Yeah,
No, I think that'll happen. But
I think so.
okay, who's gonna win that match?
1, 2, 3.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, now it'll be interesting, guys, too, for the viewers at home. All of our predictions it'll be interesting to see when
Yeah.
WrestleMania airs how accurate we are. We're probably
Ooh.
brutally off.
Probably.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
calling
I'm
it.
optimistic.
I'm calling it as like this is who I'd like to win. But
yeah.
I'm not mad either way with certain matches.
Well, we got to write down what we just said
Yeah.
and keep track of that.
I got it.
Yeah,
And then if we were 100% wrong, no one's following us.
Yeah.
That's fine.
that's great.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yep.
But
that's the way to go.
I was different in two of them, so there's a chance for me
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least.
All right. Is that all of them?
So what about Jelly Roll? I know we were kind of talking
I know
about
it's like yeah.
Kit Wilson or whatever.
Yeah, Kit Wilson. I know they already had a match on SmackDown. which that made no sense
Can
at
we
all.
talk about this? Because I think we were talking about doing a segment over or
Please.
buried, right?
Yeah,
And
over
I-
or buried.
Please.
And I just want to jump straight to
Okay, so guys,
Jelly
over
roll.
or buried. What we're gonna do is decide who we think is over, or
Yep.
if it's buried to us. And your answers, everybody's
Yeah,
answers
not
are
to you
different.
guys, just to us.
This is gonna be a rapid fire thing. Matt,
I should
You
take
wanna-
it away since
wanna
I
kick it
started
off? Yeah.
anyways. Jelly roll. Over or buried?
buried.
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 I
Okay,
appreciate him.
100%.
I appreciate him as an artist, like as a musician. But dude, you had one match at SummerSlam. You're done.
I'm kind of over the whole preaching thing, and I don't understand what it's all about.
Him and
and then he pops up every time Randy.
yeah. Well, because they had that tag match, and I know they like
They're like
him.
best friends.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You could tell he puts a lot of effort in. He works hard.
He
You can
has
tell
worked
that
hard.
Yeah.
he was working hard
On
for
WWE Unreal, they had the angle with him where they, showed him and
Yeah.
talked about, and he's a public figure, mainstream, so they're gonna try to do whatever they can to.
The match with Kit Wilson, I will say I was impressed
Yeah.
because he's done his homework.
And dude, he's lost a lot
And
of weight.
some of
though.
those moves I know I couldn't do.
No,
so
I
give him
don't
credit for that.
Discredit
yeah,
any of that.
No,
I just don't buy what he sells.
I agree.
it just
It
didn't
just
make
like
sense to me.
for me, like as a wrestler, I don't even musically or anything. It's just, I'm just like, I wouldn't. If he was just known as a wrestler, he would not be a guy I would get behind.
Right.
He's just like a mid-card random dude to me.
Yeah.
Probably getting canceled right out of the gate for all of our opinions, but it's all good. All right.
I know because he's popular right now.
Do you want to
Very
pick
popular.
another over or buried?
Who we looking for? Tommy, you go.
How about Oba Femi?
Ooh.
Over or buried?
Okay.
Over.
Yeah, he's
What's
getting,
your opinion?
he's getting
Let's hear
over,
it.
but personally for me,
He's buried.
I mean, it's not a bury thing. He's over. I like him. I just think WWE's gonna screw up with him. They're gonna do what they do with
Yes.
every big guy, or like Braun Strowman, or they kind of paint this Goldberg-esque picture where they're these unstoppable forces, and they are, and crowds super behind it. Even the Fiend, like they did
Dude,
that
I
with
know.
him, and they didn't
Hmm.
screw him up, but
No.
like Goldberg took the strap off the Fiend in Saudi Arabia, and it
In
was
like,
why did
in
they
like
do
2
that?
minutes.
And stuff like that. Like I feel like Oba, I think that's the other match we haven't talked about.
Oba versus Brock.
But Oba and Brock, right? Like I think, let's say, okay, count of three. Who do you think's gonna win? 1, 2, 3.
Oba.
Oba. I think I just said Oba, but I think Brock's gonna win.
I think Brock's gonna take it.
But I don't know. But my point is, if
Wait,
Oba
wait, wait.
if Oba wins,
You both just said Oba, but
I
then
know,
you
we
just
just
both
totally
said
did that.
Brock.
I think because we were thinking about it, and it's like, yeah. But if Oba wins,
What's that gonna do for Brock?
well, the crowd, Brock doesn't need it. The crowd's going to be super behind it. It'll be awesome.
Mhm.
But then I just know WWE in 6 months, Oba's going to have a match.
With Kit Wilson.
Yeah,
again.
and Kit will beat him. And it's like, what the heck is that? Like, to me, then
That's
all
just
that.
their MO.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess people listening, comment below your thoughts on that too.
Please.
Yeah. So
That's what's cool
Please.
about it. We're all gonna have different opinions,
Yeah.
and you share your opinions.
But I think Oba's badass.
I think he's cool.
I mean, we haven't heard him on the mic much. I don't think ever, to be honest. So,
He used to talk. Yeah.
well, in WWE.
oh, in WWE, yeah.
So,
I think Oba's gonna win. Brock is just, in my personal opinion, is just impressive to watch.
Oh, yeah.
He's a beast.
dude, he knows how to make other people look good. He's great at what he does, and I just think he's the ultimate like boss level villain,
Dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I think it's
100%.
Let's see who else we got here.
We got.
We talked about Orton a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Being the heel and all that. What do you guys think about Yeet?
Dude, that's buried.
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 You're over
I'm
it.
sick and tired of it.
I'm over it.
Especially the little.
Hey, the
I'm re-
kids love it.
You,
It's
yeah, the
fun.
kids
Run it
love it.
back
I
then.
don't. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude,
so
don't.
you're deferring opinion, right?
You like it?
I don't hate it. I'm not
Okay.
mad at it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I think I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I do think sometimes it gets a little carried away, but I think that's the point. And everybody's doing it, man, in the stands.
Yeah.
All those shirts are getting sold.
I know.
We see Yeet
Very
glasses.
popular,
Yeah,
but I could see how it's gonna get overplayed
right.
for sure. especially with the whole run.
That's my thing. It's going to get overplayed. And when it does,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's on them to recognize when things are kind of fading out.
Yeah.
Just, all right, time to change it up now.
right.
And hopefully the writers do what their
I
job
hope
is.
so.
No, totally. Well, guys, I mean, we already flew through that, which is pretty
Yeah.
scary, and how fast
Yeah.
that goes by. So,
That is
We're
nuts.
almost there. Road to WrestleMania.
hey, Road to WrestleMania is coming up. Hopefully, viewers didn't think we were too boring. We're still learning the ropes, pun intended. This is
Yep.
our podcast that we are starting. It's always something, man. Hey, the last thing I'll say is I think WrestleMania this year, the biggest thing I want to come out of it, I want to get the chills at least a couple times.
Yes, please.
Chills.
Yep, getting the chills via a match or even just an entrance. Somebody
Oh, yeah.
returns.
Yeah.
That's how you get the chills, bro. We talked about
Yeah.
that.
I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to that, actually, because I did
Yeah.
get the chills when John Cena retired.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
There was a
Mhm.
lot to that, and that's something we could talk about in a later show.
Yeah.
But,
But, guys,
yeah.
my name is Jacob,
My name is Thomas.
And I'm Matt.
and this is Always
Something.
Yeah, let's take him home, boys.